Well, Americans say freedom is on the decline here in the homeland. According to Gallup, only 79% say they are satisfied with the amount of freedom they have in their lives. That's a 12-point drop from 2006, when 91% said that they were satisfied. Fox News contributor Pete Hegseth is a CEO for Concerned Veterans for America, and I'm hoping you have a good explanation for this.
Well, boy, I mean, isn't it something, I don't know that there's a perfect explanation because every individual feels it differently, but in your gut, this is what this country is all about. And when you look at the scandals that have engulfed this nation, it's no surprise that Americans feel like their freedom is eroding and eroding quickly. I mean, that 79% number, frankly, strikes me as high almost. Yeah. I'm glad 80% of people still feel like they live that free, because when you look at the news around us, it can feel like there's more and more government crowding us out.
Yeah, I mean, you see those complaining of corruption. It's now 79%, was 59% in 2006. And when you look at who is satisfied with their freedom here, around the globe, this might be why. I mean, you have all these nations more satisfied than we are. New Zealand, 93% are satisfied with their freedoms. Cambodia, 93%. United Arab Emirates, 92%. Uzbekistan, 92%. Canada, 91%. And we are at 79.
A former member of the Soviet bloc beating us by over 10 percentage points. You know what it is? It isn't just regulation, Elizabeth, that makes us feel like there's corruption or freedoms are eroding. It's the feeling that the system is rigged, right? That if you're politically well connected or someone who has access or the resources, you can make it, but no longer the guy in the middle cannot. And you watch in Washington as people plead the fifth or lie and obfuscate. And when you feel that, that's the insidious, quiet corruption. I was in Iraq and Afghanistan. I saw blatant corruption before my eyes, and many members of my generation have seen that. But when you see the quiet corruption, the white-collar corruption of I've got access, you don't, and you can't ask me questions about it, that's when you see those numbers go up. So someone in Uzbekistan who's for the first time enjoying beautiful freedoms that they didn't have, say, under the Soviet Union, it doesn't surprise me that they'd be a little bit more personally satisfied, because we're talking about personally satisfied or the perception of corruption. These are not good numbers for our country, and you and I both know why they're going in the wrong direction. But in other places of the world, they've sensed freedom. They want it, and they're grateful for it.
Well, and we know what it was like to have it, and to have that transparency no longer there.
Who wants to live in a country where we say we were once free?
Sure. Well, I know somebody who's roaming around here free. It is your most adorable son, Gunner. Yep. And this is we actually have there he is in our green room. Hey, Gunner. Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Look who I have
here. He does not like the camera.
Is he coming to find you, or is he hiding?
I think he's hiding because he took a trip with Dad here to New York to his little treat for the holiday. He doesn't get to travel all that much, and I'm gone so much. This is him. We were delayed for 7 hours in Minneapolis yesterday on the way to New York. We arrived at 1 o'clock, so he got about 4 hours of sleep, and I shook him up and tried to get him up this morning, and I did parenting by bribery and gave him a chocolate donut to get him here.
Oh my goodness! And you had him in the carry-on measure. If you could fit this, you can carry it on.
That's exactly right. That's Gunner, what we had to do.
You made the cut there, buddy. Hey, I hope your arm feels better. I like your blue superhuman arm there. Hey, Pete, thanks for being here and explaining those numbers for us. Well.